Friends, this video number 3, we are going to see about PSL, power system logic or protection system logic. Here this is the main and important thing for the protection and for the relays, how we are going to configure the inputs, outputs and LED. Okay, this is the part. This is the output configuration. This will be the one tripping your relays. Okay, so power system logic, first you have to select right click, extract group 1. Now it is checking. Okay, you want to continue. Okay, now this will extract protection system logic, whatever the logic inside the relay it will take out. Same, this will also comes under name 000 000.psl. Before testing the relay, you should know what is setting, what is PSL, what is measurement. You should read the manual. PSL, it will be in Siemens. For every function's input outputs there will be a number assigned to each function, 0310, 0410, whatever the numbers. Here it is mentioned in DDB. I think data bytes, you have to check what is DDB. Now I am going to open this one. So this is the PSL, power system logic here. Okay, these are the input outputs already available in the relays. You can zoom it by plus, or you can select some text and you can select a plus, so it will be zoomed. Okay, so these are the settings, power system logic inside the relay. For our testing purposes, we have assigned two LEDs on one output. Okay, uh, for our testing purposes we have configured relay number 1 for output. Okay, for overcurrent, this is our relay 1. Okay, DDB 000, it means relay number 1. Okay, GDB 001 means relay number 2. This you can see from the relay manual. Okay, now for our testing purpose, see, this is the OR gate. We have configured stage 1 overcurrent. This is input. Okay, this is input I single grated trip DDB 243 single grater, sorry, double grater means second stage overcurrent. IN1 trip, stage 1 means it is neutral or earth fault overcurrent stage 1, earth fault overcurrent stage 2. All these 4 is configured to OR gate and it is given to output relay. This is the relay number 1 we configured for tripping. Okay, so how we did, I'll explain you here. Okay, so this is one output, or you can remove it. Now example, you are going to link 4 inputs. Example, stage 1 overcurrent, stage 2 overcurrent, earth fault stage 1, stage 2. I am going to all these 4 in one input. Okay, this is the input. You see here, this is input. It will say input signal. So what are the inputs you want to configure to output? So input signal 1. So here you have to select I stage 1. So here you can select input 1. I am going to select for I stage 1. It means I stage 1. Okay, here I stage 1 yani overcurrent stage 1 trip. This is DDB number 1, number 2431. Okay, then I am going to add second input. Example, I single grater number 2. It means, see here, 247 I think. Okay, I single grater trip, it means overcurrent stage 2 trip I am adding here. Okay, these two. Third one, I am going to take third input. It will be IN1. It means earth fault or neutral stage 1. IN1 trip. Okay, 261. We can take one more. This way you can take any input, any number of input, no problem. You can take it and you can assign to output, one output. Keep in mind, n number of input can be assigned to one output relay, any kind of functions, example 10 20 functions, you can add it as a OR gate and you can give it to one output relay. This is neutral stage 2. Okay, so these are the 4 stages we are adding here. Now you have to see how I am going to add all this OR gate. Here there is a OR gate. If you select, it will show you OR gate. I am going to take OR gate. OR gate. Then there is a link here. You see, if you click, it will show you link. So this is the common link. Just you can link with all the inputs. Okay, now I have added all the inputs. This way you can add any number of inputs, but you should know what is number 243, 247, 26, 262. Every function has its own unique number. So this you should study before adding this one. You should study what is that. Example, instead of giving common I single graded trip, you can give I phase 1, stage 1, phase A, phase B, phase C. Then you can add individual numbers also. Okay, now I'm adding as a common. Okay, then I'm taking one output. Okay, here now input is added in OR gate. Now you have to take output, right? So I'm going to take one output. Contact conditioner. Okay, you can see it here. This is relay number 0 means relay number 1, output number 1. I am going to select straight through. There are so many functions, pick up, drop off, you can assign anything, but for our function you have to keep straight through. So whenever the function operates, it will give you output. Okay, straight through. Then you have to connect this input with output. So I'm going to take the link. Okay, so we have connected this input with one output. Stage 1 overcurrent, stage 2 overcurrent, stage 2 earth fault, stage 1 earth fault, stage 2 earth fault, linked with one OR gate, and it is linked with one output relay. Okay, this is as per the drawing. This relay is like E1 E2 output relay 1. Okay, this is configured now. Just I saved it. Then same time you have to assign LED for this. Whatever the function operates, you have to assign LEDs. Okay, so LED 1 here we have assigned for stage 1 earth fault, or we can change it. Now I will show you. Now I am going to LED 1. Here it's LED conditioner. Okay, already I have taken on LED. So this is LED 3, no need. Already we have LED 1 and LED 2. Example, here stage 1, stage 2 overcurrent trip. Okay, now I'm going to use LED 1 for this one. Okay, select this one. Okay, it is saying, see, LED 1, you should keep latched. Select OK, LED 1 DDB number 64. Okay, so LED 1 I'm going to assign for single phase strip, sorry, stage 1 overcurrent, stage 2 overcurrent. Okay, so how they did, I will do it once again. I'm going to assign input. Okay, example stage 1 trip overcurrent. Here for simple identification, I'm going to add overcurrent in one LED and earth fault in another LED. I1 trip, this is I2 trip. Okay, these two to be added to one by one LED. So LED number 1. Here it is non-latching, you have to latch it. Properties latched. Okay, LED is always latched. Then here I am going to add this with one OR gate. You have to add by using this link. Okay, I added this one. LED 1 I assigned for overcurrent stage 1, stage 2. Same way, now you can add LED 2 for earth fault stage 1 stage 2. See how I am going to add. I take one more LED here, LED 2 latching, keep it here. You have to insert binary inputs, null inputs. This is IN1 trip, stage 1 earth fault. So okay, then another one stage 2 earth fault stage 2. Okay, now you have to add this to LED number 2. So I am going to use one AND OR gate. Take the link as usual, connect with the link. Take the link, connect here. Okay, connecting input to inputs with OR gate. Okay, now stage 1 stage 2 earth fault also added to LED 2. So this is how you have to configure. You have to configure the functions. You have to configure the functions for LED. Same time I configured the functions for output. Here output, I have configured one output, relay number 1 to all these functions. If you open any file in MiCOM, there will be lot of default configuration. Don't disturb the default configuration, because fault recorder, general trip, everything, you see fault recorder, it is all given to DDB2. This DDB2, this means its output, it's assigned to some, you see here all the functions were assigned to DDB2 here. So do not disturb any functions, the existing functions. Okay, now this is done. Input is done. Input is assigned to output for relay trip, and all the functions were configured for LEDs. Now I am going to save this one and going to send to the relay. Now I am going to send to the relay. How I have to send? Example here. Now you want to send, right? Right click, send. Now it will ask you, do you want to send setting or power system logic? Here I am going to send setting, same time I am going to send power system logic, send. Okay, okay, now it has been sent. The settings and power system logic has been sent to the relay. Okay, this is about the configuration of inputs, outputs and LEDs. I am going to close this video. The next video will talk about how to test the relay with Omicron. Okay.